Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally making another video after a long time. Way overdue. Okay, so it is Tuesday, October 17th, 4:25. And see, I'm gonna go over my loss, why I lost today, or let's see, it's 4:25 Tuesday, so why I lost Monday, yesterday. I should have just stayed to my strategy and not tried to hop in on potential. So right here, 1, 2, and then 3, possibly 4 points where price keeps on rejecting and coming back down. I got it in right here around 435.90 for puts. Let's see, no, 435.50. I got in on puts.
You know what? You said you needed paper. You said you needed paper.
Okay.
What type of paper did?
Hold on. Okay. So I entered on puts at 435.50 because I believed price would continue going down. We reached here. So the top of this red candlestick right here. This one right here. We reached that red candlestick. And I believed that we were going to continue going down. You can see this red wick went straight down. But that's just for a split second. Maybe 5 minutes, if that. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, about 5 minutes. That's it. But I played at 30 minutes. So I got in there. And I should have just waited for price to cross entry for calls or puts. And since that didn't happen, I wouldn't have gotten in today. Or yesterday, my bad. Price targets are perfect. We did gap up. So that was another thing. Another reason why I believe puts was a good idea. But obviously, it wasn't. So I'm going to go ahead and make a chart. On the weekly chart, I don't know if I'll be trading today. Definitely tomorrow though. Let's see. Price currently is at 435.79. I'm going to go ahead and make my weekly chart. That way I can see how high and how low we may reach. 435.79. Let's see. And I picked price on my phone, not on my tablet screen, which what you guys are seeing. So 435.79. Still the same thing unless we gap up. I'm not getting in. I'm sticking with it. So on the weekly chart, okay, you guys can clearly see we gapped up here. Okay, so I'm gonna do entry for calls around 438. 438.57, let's see. Okay, well it's saying this candlestick open at 442. Let me see. Okay, well I'm gonna place this right here. $438.55 entry on calls. And this could potentially go for weeklies as well. I think I'm doing this for, let me see, potentially weeklies. Okay, so if we go there, I'm looking at this data right now, and then after I'll look at this, and then I'll compare the two. So once we go there, we have to come up here, this candlestick and this candlestick. Let me see which one is lower. Okay, perfect. You can clearly see this one right here is lower. $442.92. Okay, I did that wrong. 435. Okay, I should have to place that whitish bluish line. I was looking at the open right here when I should have been looking at the close. That's why I zoomed in. I was like, oh, that doesn't seem correct. So right there, once we get there, potentially 445, but I doubt we go to 445. Let me just zoom in a little bit, or let me see, 445.52. 445.52, potentially the highest point. And then obviously we have price targets here for 43.29. Let's see, 443.45, 444.09, and 444.73, 445.05, and then 445.52. There's more in between there, and obviously places where you should zoom in. Okay, I'm not zooming in right this moment, but let me keep looking. Okay, so I got data from here. Okay, so if I go next one, see next one, lowest point, 443.45. I'm looking at the lowest wick. For 43.45, next point. Watch out for this candlestick right here. For 44.08. So 444.08. Okay, perfect. I'm placing all the price targets, and then for 44.97. Perfect. And then obviously in between entry on the weeklies, if you look at this data right here, there's evident price targets that you shouldn't ignore, although you have this already. Okay, so right here, this candlestick. So 439.91, going up to 440.46. Okay, so definitely here. Let's see. 439.31. 439.31. Continuing to 449.51. Then coming 440.46. Let's see, let's continue. Coming up. You could say this wick right here or this candlestick. So 441.40. Coming up to this wick right here. 441.80. Okay, so there we have it. Then if you want, you can change that to dark blue. Obviously we could go up even higher, but from this candlestick to that candlestick, that is where you could take profit. Anything higher than that, after that we could be going up potentially to 445, which is what we could do. Or we could just fill this gap once we reach up here, potentially 442. But price did just drop to 435.36. So now puts, let's see. Okay, so lowest point potentially this candlestick, 422.29. Oh no, that's not right. Closed at 427.48. Okay. Let's see, don't want to jump to conclusions. Okay, so right here. On the weeklies, I would say 437 lowest we could go. Entry though, you could get in here risky though. 427.48, I'm gonna go with that. Obviously there's this gap that could be filled. Maybe we might fill it, come down, fill it overnight, and then gap up. Or no, just go up. Everything has fallen right now. Everything on the market. Okay, so maybe we'll close the gap pre-market, and then when the market opens, we'll continue going up. We'll see what happens. I'm liking this 431. So yeah, 427, 435.79 to 427. You could get in on puts, but it's risky. I would say whenever price comes down to 427.48, then you could either get in definitely on puts or wait for a pullback up. Let's see. I'm not really liking this right now. Okay, so we've fallen already 79 cents. So that's good. Yeah, I'll just wait for that, honestly. I wouldn't risk it. You could get in at 433.27 and then come down 432, 431. I think I'm gonna do that. So 433.27 433.21. Next, 431.34. Next, watch out for this wick right here. 432.27.
Are you done?
Let's see. $432.27. Change this. Change that to entry. Oh wow, yes, exactly what I said was gonna happen. We're probably gonna close this gap over these next couple of hours, which we just dropped about $2. Oh wait, no, $1 completely. Wow, so we were here, and now we're down here. So we may fill this gap, and then exactly what I told you guys I would enter on the weekly puts. Okay, right here, 430.42. And then if you want to go even lower, you don't have to place it this week right here. Let's see, these 2 weeks right here, and then definitely this candlestick. So where that candlestick opens, 429.17. And I'm not gonna place a trend line on the 2 extra points I just pointed out, but just know that that is there. Let's see. Okay. So if we close this gap, hopefully. I doubt it though. Gapped up $2, yeah. Alright guys, well, that's, let me see this right here. Okay, yes, perfect. Entry for calls would be this, closing that gap. So yes, that is perfect. Entry on calls could also work on the weeklies, could also work on the 30 minutes. Let me see. And on puts, you could use it as well. Just a little bit riskier. If I'm gonna do it on 30 minutes, I have to adjust it. But I'm gonna upload this video, and then if I wake up in time, I'll trade today. If not, I'll trade tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. Bye bye.